Mark was a smooth talker. He always had a way of making people believe in him. One day, he came to our town with a grand plan. He said he wanted to build a community center, a place for everyone to gather and learn. "This is for us," he declared, his eyes shining with conviction. "For our children, for our future." Many people were excited. They saw Mark as a visionary, a man who could make our town better. They donated money, volunteered their time, and trusted him completely. But Sarah wasn't so sure. She was a quiet woman, but she had a sharp mind. She started looking into Mark's plans, asking questions, and digging deeper. Something just didn't feel right. After weeks of planning, I managed to get into her account late one night and download a large chunk of the data. I felt terrible, but I also felt like I finally had a chance to truly learn English. I started by listening to the customer call transcripts. I'd pause after each sentence, repeating what I heard. I looked up words I didn't understand and wrote them down. Finally, she found it. Evidence that Mark was using the community center project to line his own pockets. It was slow going, but I was making progress. It was all there. The pet names, the secret meetings, the promises. It was an affair, plain and simple. The image is burned into my brain forever. The way she looked at Champ, the way she touched him, it wasn't normal. It wasn't right. It was a betrayal, not just to Dad, but to all of us. I ran back to the house, my heart pounding in my chest. I didn't know what to do. I didn't tell Dad right away. They shared stories about their lives, their challenges, and their accomplishments. It felt like no time had passed at all. The connection was still there, that easy understanding only childhood friends share. But their reunion took a more serious turn when they started comparing notes on the coral reefs. I told him I knew about Sarah. His face paled. He denied it at first, but I could see the guilt in his eyes. Eventually, he confessed everything. He said he loved his wife, but he had fallen for Sarah and couldn't help himself. I was disappointed. I urged him to end the affair, to think about the consequences, about his wife, and about Richard. He promised he would, but I wasn't convinced. Later that day, I told Richard everything. He was devastated, heartbroken. He couldn't believe his grandson was capable of such deceit. He decided to confront David himself. I don't know what they said to each other, but it was a long and heated conversation. In the end, David moved out. The atmosphere in the house was heavy, filled with sadness and disappointment. Richard was never quite the same. The trust was broken, the image of his grandson tarnished forever. David eventually went to marriage counseling, and Sarah disappeared from the picture. But did he ever really change? We will never know. This whole thing left many questions unresolved, such as, did David regret his actions? Did he ever truly repair his relationship with his wife and Richard? To find out the conclusion, subscribe, like, and share our videos to keep watching such amazing content.